Welcome to our channel. Today we want to look at yam farming, a crop that is not only a staple in many diets but also a significant economic powerhouse. In Ghana, yams are a key player in the agricultural sector, contributing to food security and creating livelihoods. Globally, the demand for yam is on the rise, opening lucrative markets and promising high profitability for farmers. This video is a detailed guide on yam farming, and our guest is Jerry, an experienced yam farmer.
That's right. So, Brother Jerry, for how long have you been doing yam?
Since childhood.
Oh, I see.
My parents are farmers,
Okay.
so I've been helping them since childhood.
Okay.
I've started my own for about 3 or let's say 4 years now.
Is yam farming profitable?
Yeah, it's profitable. It's profitable if only you are able to do it well,
Okay.
because it needs much time and it also needs it wastes time, and then sometimes you have to push money when you don't have the money
Okay.
to take laborers. Sometimes it need more hands. So
So, let's look at this. What are some of the things I need to consider before starting a yam farm?
first, land. The land, you need yam sets.
Okay.
The yam sets. Um, you also have to consider the nature of the land. It's not all type of land that you can use to cultivate this kind of
Okay.
thing.
So, what are some of the things that you are looking for in a land that is suitable for yam?
That is sometimes the land don't have to be sandy too much and not loamy too much.
Okay.
And then the place too, you have to also make sure that the rain falls there
Okay.
regularly. And when you go and get a place that rain falls maybe twice, because when you go to north some place rain fall maybe twice, or
Okay.
maybe before the rain will fall, it delays.
Okay.
And the land, the yam to have the time that we used to plant it. So when you don't get a place that rain normally falls all the time, when
Okay.
you plant it, it will not do well.
So, when is the right time to plant the yam?
And we have so many type of yam.
Okay.
We have the puna,
Okay.
and some people call it labako. And then we have the impuanu. We have the water yam too. And then
Okay.
we have the pulinjo, we have nyaminti.
Wow.
So many types.
Okay.
And then the lakodie, when the land is ready and you are able to raise the yam mouse, you can plant it in January. Some also plant it early December or
Okay.
late December. And then that one you can plant it even when the land is dry and the yam mouse is ready. You can plant it. It
Okay.
doesn't matter whether rain is falling or it's not falling. When the rain starts falling, it will germinate. But some particular like the nyaminti and then the water yam, you have to see it shooting before you plant it.
Okay.
But the labako, the puna, it does not demand that. You can plant it anytime, like starting from late December or early January. You can plant it that time. Whether the land rain falls or it doesn't fall, you can plant at that time. When rain starts falling, it will germinate.
Okay.
But the water yam and then the nyaminti, when you plant at that time, and then it haven't started shooting, sometimes it will die.
Okay.
Maybe it doesn't need much heat.
Okay.
And then sometimes too, the yam will not die, but it will not germinate.
And it will be
It
inside.
will be inside. And then you when you get to some time, you say, this yam, maybe you plant it, oh, maybe it has, let me dig inside and see whether it has died or maybe it's still there.
Okay.
You see that the yam is still lying inside the yam mouse fresh. It's
Nothing has
it's not
happened.
rotten, nothing have touched it, but
Okay.
it will not germinate.
Okay. So, how do you pre-germinate it? What can I do to the yam set to germinate or how do I germinate it before planting?
You need a place, let's say warmth.
Okay.
Let's say the place don't have to be crowded. You don't have
Mm-hmm.
to make the place. You have to allow fresh air to be entering the place that you keep or you store the yam
Okay.
sets. So when you harvest it,
Mm-hmm.
sometime the like this nature of this land, this nature of the land,
Mm-hmm.
when you put it on the ground, before sometimes you see that the back of the yam
Mm-hmm.
will start rotting.
Okay.
But when you go to that part of uh, north,
Okay.
the land is different.
Mm-hmm.
But when you put it on the land,
Mm-hmm.
before you take it, you see that the parts that touch the land will start
Mm-hmm.
germinating.
Germinating.
But this place, when
Okay.
you put it there, that part will rather start rotting.
Rotting. So it means you have
Because
to
the
place
nature
it
of the
on.
land
Mm-hmm.
differs.
Okay.
So this place you have to get something on the ground, then
Mm-hmm.
you put the yam seed on
Okay.
it.
Do you have to be spraying it with water
No, you don't have to spray it with water.
and
Just leave it down.
it will
Before
germinate?
sometimes you see that it will start germinating.
Okay. When you plant it, how long does it take for it to shoot out? For
Some
those that you do not pre-germinate.
um, let's say that one depends on the rain.
Okay.
When the rain falls
Mm,
immediately after you plant,
mm-hmm.
it will take maximum of 2 months to see that it will start germinating.
Germinating.
Or
Okay. So when
maybe
it
or one
begins to
month.
germinate,
Yeah,
what are some of the things that I do or you do
yeah.
to keep the yam thriving?
Because when it starts germinating, the weeds also competes with the yam. So
Okay.
first you need weedicide to spray inside the farm.
Uh-huh.
So when you spray inside, then you see that the weeds start dying off.
Uh-huh.
Then you weed, or maybe when the weeds die off, you see that some will start germinating again.
Uh-huh.
So when you see that the different weeds have started shooting out, then
Mm.
you need to control. You don't have to wait for the weed to shoot out to the level of let's say the yam mount before you
Okay.
control it.
Okay.
Immediately you see that um, the spray or the weedicide is no more working on the fresh weeds that are germinating, then you start controlling the weeds
Mm.
for inside to look fresh.
Okay. So at what time does the sticking comes in?
There is after germinating.
Okay.
When it germinates, then you need to support it with
Mm.
sticks.
Okay. So your sticks appear short to me. Would you change it later or they can survive on these ones?
This one, you need short or shorter sticks.
Oh.
Those who normally use the long ones,
Mm.
let's say they are not much into farming. When
Okay.
you go to north,
Mm.
some they use what is shorter than this one.
Wow.
Because when you use the shorter one, it make this thing strong.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And then when wind blows, it will not
Fall
fall.
off.
It will not fall off.
So it's the inexperienced one that
It's
I'll be
the
using long
inexperience
one.
that makes people to no. That's not it. And this one too, if
Mm-hmm.
rain falls, because this place is shady,
Mm-hmm.
because if rain falls, because this thing, the yam, this thing is short,
Mm-hmm.
it also provides, it doesn't allow here
Okay.
to dry early.
Okay.
So when the yam starts, let's say, to mature inside,
Mm-hmm.
you see that always the top of the yam mass will look fresh.
Okay.
It will not die off
Okay.
easily.
Okay. I see. Okay. So when we plant and then we've done the sticking, how long does it take for the yam to be matured for harvesting?
Let's say when this thing start germinating,
Mm-hmm.
so maximum of 3 months or 3 to 4 months
Mm-hmm.
for the puna, 3 to 4 months. If rain continue falling
Three.
as required,
Okay.
maximum of 3 months or 4 months, you see that the yam will mature for harvest.
Okay. When it is matured,
Mm.
what do you see? What are some of the things that you see and you know that this yam is ready for harvesting?
You see these leaves,
Mm-hmm.
it look fresh and
Okay.
partly
Mm-hmm.
yellowish.
Okay.
But when you see that it is matured or the yam inside is matured, you see
Mm.
that the leaves will change color.
Okay.
You come and see something.
Mm.
Yeah. see that this one is
Okay.
turning, it have
Okay.
changed color.
Okay.
This one, when you dig inside, the yam you see will be different from
The
this
yam
one
you
you
see
see
in
here.
the other ones.
Other
Okay.
ones.
Okay. Okay. So then do you use any fertilizer?
Now we don't use fertilizer.
Okay.
Now we've heard that there are fertilizers some people spray on the leaves, but for here we don't use fertilizer. It's
Okay.
natural. We
So
use
what are some of the challenges in yam farming that you have encountered so far?
we also have a monetary challenge, because
Okay.
when you don't have money, sometimes you need more hands. You're
Mm,
supposed to take laborers to help you. So when you don't have the money, and then sometimes the rain can deceive you.
mm,
Maybe the time you need the rain for it to fall on the land for the yams to mature,
mm.
it will not fall at that particular time. And
Okay.
then this place we don't do irrigation, and then mostly yam farm like this we don't use irrigation for to do it.
Okay.
We only depend on the rainwater.
Okay.
So when the rain doesn't fall, which means
Mm,
you are losing. And then the laborers were also scarce here.
okay.
Mm.
So how about market? Is there a high demand for yam? Was there ever a time you couldn't get market for your yam?
That's the time, this place because of the yam, it have season.
Okay.
So all comes at
At
once,
a point.
at a point.
Mm,
Then you see that the time that maybe people will be demanding for it, that time it may not be what be ready.
mm-hmm,
And then before maybe yours will yield well,
mm-hmm.
somebody's own is also, so everything come at the same time.
And the
The
demand becomes
demand will
low.
also what go low.
Then price also goes
Price
down.
also goes down.
I see. Let's make a quick budget so that I can leave you to get continue with the granite.
Mm.
The clearing of the land, how much would it cost? Well, we said 700 at the other place.
That is it.
Okay. All right.
But for here,
Mm,
we normally use weedicides
okay.
to control the weeds
Okay.
before, as like the way you clear the land for
Okay.
this place, we use weedicide to
Mm,
control the weeds before you prepare the land.
okay.
Also, when you spray on the leaves, the weeds, you cut down some trees,
Okay.
the shady trees, you cut down it. So after that, then you see that you burn the bush.
Okay.
When you burn the bush, you see that the place will become clear because of the weedicide. When you
Okay.
burn it sometime, and it's during maybe December or hammer time.
Mm,
So when you control the weeds like that, when you burn it, you set
okay.
fire by almost it will burn
Okay.
and make the land
Clear.
clear
Okay.
before
Then,
yam raising,
all right.
mouse raising.
So the yam mouth or mold, the yam mouse, um, how much do they make? I mean, how much does it cost for
For
some?
now, one is one city.
Hey, one is one
One
city.
is one city, and the one like this is one city.
How many are on this farm? Have you counted?
So let's say this one is 3,000, 3,300.
3,300 here,
Yeah,
and one is one
one
city.
city.
Hey.
So when you yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you don't do some, or you don't push yourself some,
You
you
will
don't do
lose.
them, you lose at the end.
Mm,
Because 3,000, let's say one is one city. So
okay.
like you can imagine,
Yes.
calculate one city times
That is
3,200. Yes,
3,200.
so that's 3,000 for only
Yes, the yam
the,
mold.
the, the yamos.
Uh,
But when you yourself you push inside,
is it 3,000? Uh,
uh,
no,
one is one is
it should be 300 cities. Oh,
one is one city.
uh-huh.
So which means 100 is 100 cities.
Then that is it.
That's it. So
Mm.
the 3,000, which means 3,000
Then the yam set.
before the yam sets.
Mm-hmm. So the
The
yam
yam
set,
set to 100. Sometimes you get to 200 cities.
mm-hmm,
Sometimes 250.
250, 2.5.
Five.
Wow. So now let's just quickly run up. If everything goes well, for that, let's say for this farm right now, if everything goes well, the 3,200 mods we have, for each of the modes, are we only going to get one, or there are some we could get two yams?
Yeah, for the puna. Let's say when you take it,
Mm.
during rainy season,
Mm.
when you dig it, remove the yam and
Mm.
put the leaf inside,
It will grow.
and it will form what we call the yam seeds.
Okay, okay.
So we are not going to buy the yam
Yam
seeds
set.
for the next season again.
Okay.
So
Oh,
that
I
one
see.
saves you for there.
Okay, I see.
So what you've been seeing as new yam, when
Mm-hmm.
they dig it, they'll put the leaf inside again, and
Mm-hmm.
then the yam
So,
set will
so
come.
what do you have here is puna.
It's puna.
Okay,
So
I
when we
see.
dig it or when we harvest during
Mm.
the rainy season, we still put the leaf inside, and
Okay,
then to form what we call yam sets.
okay.
So the yam sets we are going to use for the next season. So we are not going to buy the yam sets again.
Mm. Okay, for each of the months, if everything goes well, it means I'm going to have 3,200 yams.
Yes, and then it's not possible
Mm.
for everything to germinate, as you
Okay,
can see.
okay. There are some here
Yeah,
that have
before
not
they
germinated.
have not germinated. It
Okay,
means
okay.
there's some here they
So
have
with
not
these
germinated.
ones, what will you do to them?
It remains like that.
You just have to leave
You
them.
just have to leave them
Okay,
because
all
now
right.
it have delayed.
Mm.
So and now you will not even get yam set.
Okay.
When you want to leave your yam set to this time, everything
Mm.
will spoil.
Okay. All right. So thank you very much. That is Jerry, a yam farmer, and we've been having conversations with him. If you have any question, leave it behind, and then we'll attend to you.